They was pulling up, I was posted too. Peezy shit.
Stay in your lane.
We topping up game. Only real ones welcome. I don't hang the lane. What's your claim to fame? How you rock the boat? Are you in the building?
Well, let's start the show.
Just a little kick back. When nothing else poppin', this is where we chill at. It's Peezy on the block. Peezy on the block. Peezy on the block.
You know what I mean,
Peezy on the block. Peezy on the block.
BYOE.
Peezy on the block. Peezy on the block. Peezy on the block. Yeah.
No, I need some real talent. Like that video you sent me with the dude twerking in front of the car, that's not gonna go. It's not gonna fly, man. Like we gonna end up gassing them on the block. Like, no, that's not popping. Yeah, like some good singers, rappers, magicians. Hey, comedians. Yeah, comedians. Yeah, if you can let me know. Oh snap! I'm gonna get back in touch with you. All right. T Ward,
what up, man?
Director, comedian extraordinaire. What you doing over here?
I don't know what hood is this.
It's the block, man. You on Peezy Street. You on Peezy Street. What you doing over here, man?
Shit, I'm glad I know somebody over here. I'm just kicking. I'm looking for my son. This nigga be out trying to serve on the block. I'm like, this nigga done went to my weed stash and shit. I'm like, hold on, man, you can't sell my weed.
Oh, that nigga probably in front of Niggas Are Us.
Niggas Are Us?
That's what they be hustling at.
But shit,
you got a minute, man?
Yeah, I'll kick it.
Holla at me.
Man, what's happening?
Man, same thing.
Yeah. You feel safe in this hood with them LeBrons on, nigga?
I'm good, man. I'm good in the woods, man. Got snipers on the roof across the street.
I see a nigga up there with the gun.
Yeah, man. Damn. So I was just talking to somebody. I'm trying to find some talent, man. And as soon as I said comedian, it seemed like you came through with it, man. It's destiny.
Good luck in Vegas finding some talent.
Oh yeah.
Good luck with that shit.
Ain't a lot of talent out there.
I mean, you know, it's small. Vegas is starting to become the new LA. And a lot of people come from LA. You getting a lot of talent. Like he just opened up a new comedy club this past weekend called Notoriety.
Oh yeah.
It was nice too. You know, COVID comedy. People sitting all far apart, far from the stage. I can't even talk about a motherfucker so far away. Nigga, I'm 50. I can't even see that far.
Right. Vision blurred.
Like, damn, I think this nigga got on a fucked up sweater. I can't see that far. I'm like, I think you do, nigga. That sweater look
like,
fucked up.
Excuse me, young man. That's my grandma. That's my grandma.
Could you come closer so I can talk about your ass? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it's cool. It's cool, though.
What you been up to lately, man? I ain't seen you in a couple years, man.
Shit, you know, still opening for the great one, Eddie Griffin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it ain't no COVID.
You
know what I'm saying? He out on the road doing his thing, so we just waiting for the show. Yeah, we waiting for the show to get back going here, so you know I can get back into it and you know see that level he bringing. You know what I mean? Cause, you know that's really what it's all about when you working with the great ones.
So you do a lot of opening up for Eddie, huh?
Yeah. I mean that's pretty much been my job the last 5 years. Opening for Ed at the Sahara. First it was the Rio. We went over to Sahara a couple years ago. And you know we still back over there, man. And you know, and then some road gigs.
Okay.
But yeah, the road gigs I kind of, you know, went off because of the whole unemployment thing. You know, I didn't want to fuck up my unemployment. But I'm like, fuck that unemployment, nigga. I want to get on the road. I want some money.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
some dependable money.
For real. That motherfucking punk ass little $400 a week. That shit killing me. I'm like,
that's my weed habit.
Come on, man. I done spent all my. I had a little stack before this shit happened. I was gonna do big things. I was gonna buy me another car. Find my mom's out, look for a house. This shit hit. That shit went like straight up Pac-Man, nigga.
I'm telling you.
My bank account went straight Pac-Man. I'm like, God damn, that shit just dwindled. I was like, look at that shit right there. I was like, I actually had some stacks in that bitch. Not no more.
Yeah.
Shit.
Damn, bro.
Fuck Donald Trump.
So, man, you...
Green.
What? Oh, that's Pedro. Alexander. What's your name, man? Roberto, man, he been fixing that alternator for 4 months.
Yeah, he gonna kick your ass out this country, nigga, if you stay. You better say fuck Donald Trump.
They going under that wall.
And fix that alternator, nigga.
They going under that wall. They ain't tripping off that wall, man.
Hell no.
They gonna go under that wall so fast.
They got so many openings in that motherfucker by now and shit. They sending drones over that bitch. They be flying themselves over with drones. And nigga tear 2 drones to themselves.
I'm telling you, out of here. Out of here.
Shit. You can't out create a Mexican. You can't outdo no Mexican.
Nah.
On no fucking.
You only gonna teach them a different way to get around.
Shit, exactly.
So right,
some
bro.
Brilliant shit.
Man, I know you funny as hell, man. How long you been into the comedy thing?
Oh man, shit. I started when I was like 23, back in like '92. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be a hooper. And that shit didn't work out, you know.
Where you from, bro?
From Detroit.
Detroit?
From the D.
Like born and raised?
Born and raised, East Side.
Damn,
East side Detroit.
That's the hood, east side
East
Detroit?
side's the hood, east side's the grimy part.
Okay.
You know, they call it east side to B side.
So you elementary school, from elementary school and all that?
All the way to high school.
What you want to be when you was in elementary school?
Man, believe it or not, I wanted to be a television and a movie director when I was a little kid.
Oh, no
when
shit.
I was 5 years old, nigga, I wrote an episode of Kimber the White Lion. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
I heard of it, but I never seen
Kimber was like was what the Lion King was based on. Except for they just changed it all, and his name was Simba. But it was Kimber, and he was a white lion. But now that I'm older and I look at it, I was like, that was racist as hell. White ass lion in Africa, get the fuck out of here. How fuck a white lion gonna survive in Africa? They ate your ass up.
Hey.
So, but you know, that was, you know, so when I was like 5 years old, I wrote an episode.
5 years old.
And
my mom wrote that motherfucking crayon.
No, my mom's had the electric typewriter, and that motherfucker I see over there. I was like, man, that shit look cool as hell. So I went and I did the shit. And gave it to my teacher. It was like 4 pages. She like gave me a couple little stars and shit on the motherfucker, put it on the board. You know what I'm saying? So I started writing shit then, and then you know niggas always telling jokes. I was always getting slapped.
That's what I was gonna ask you, man. You had to be a class.
I was
clown,
always
man.
telling jokes,
Shit.
nigga. You ever get banned from your mother's friend's house? And shit?
Oh shit.
I got banned from my mother's friend's house. Nigga tried to do mama jokes with me.
Yeah.
He gonna say some wild ass shit about my mother, but I was like,
Went
nigga,
in on it.
yeah. But I was like, no, I ain't going there. I was like, nigga, my grandfather be fucking your moms.
Oh.
And that nigga was like, what? He's like, my grandfather be smashing your mother on the regular.
He said, I ain't even no joke,
He
bro.
was like, I was like, this ain't even a joke. And nigga had to call his mom, it's TK Tommy's grandfather. She's like, yeah.
Every Tuesday.
I was like, nigga, you got any more mama jokes?
Damn.
You got any more mama jokes? Let me hear them. Nigga, I got banned. I couldn't go back over their house no more.
Damn.
I was like, hey, don't say mama jokes to me. I'm the king, nigga. I was the king then.
So from elementary, you knew this what you wanted to do. You knew this the field you
high.
wanted to be in. So junior high came along. You still had
roasting.
Okay,
roasting,
okay.
getting kicked out of class every day. You know what I'm saying? Damn to get into fights because I'm getting the best of people.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was my thing. My freshman year in high school, we would walk. We had like a 1.5 mile walk. We would walk all the way from my house to school, just roasting each
Gassing.
other.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'd meet up because we were freshmen. We had no friends.
Yeah.
We'd meet up at the locker between each class, roast each other. After a while, people would gather around. We'd be in the lunchroom, roast circle. That's all we did was roast each other.
You ever get into any fights behind your jokes?
Oh, of course. So,
yeah.
You know, a couple people, they swung. People swung. And I irritated people because I was a little curly, big-nosed nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They called me Smurf and shit.
Okay.
And I looked at a picture when I was 15 years old recently. I was like, black people ain't shit. I look just like a fucking Smurf. I look just like a goddamn Smurf. Black people ain't shit.
Peezy, that nigga funny.
Hey man, funny man. Hey.
So you know, then high school, and then like I said, I was trying to be a hooper. So talking shit was part of hooping, and I be roasting niggas and we hooping and all this shit, and so yeah, man. I mean, it all takes on its own life. And
So by the time high school came, you was you starting to like develop a stand-up kind of vibe for it?
I mean, I loved it. I watched it, but in the hood, you don't know how to go to a comedy club and start. Like motherfucker be like, Dave Chappelle is so brilliant. He started. He was 14 years old. I was like, nigga, I wish I could have started when I was 14 years old. I'd slaughter that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I still could, but
So the stand-up concept really didn't kick in until you was in your 20s then. Huh?
Well, you start seeing it, and then like I would be downtown Detroit, and I would like see a comedy club, or I see a spot, and it'd be like, we do stand-up comedy here, and I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? I want to check that out. So I was like maybe around 19, 20 when I first wanted to do it, but it took me a couple more years, you know what I'm saying? So you start seeing like the open mics, and actually I got started because I used to act too. Well, I still act, but I was like going to auditions for like plays and shit like that, like local plays in Detroit, because they real big.
Okay.
So one time somebody was doing this independent film, they was like, hey man, you should audition. So when I get the part in the movie, the indie film in Detroit, and one of the dudes on the set, while we waiting for rehearsal, he started doing stand-up. And I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, damn, I could do that. After the show, after do the set, I'm like, hey man, that was real cool, man. I was like, man, I wish I could do stand-up. I want to do that. So he said, hey man, I got a club, man, come on out.
Yeah.
Come on out to the club and shit. Called Mandy's Lounge in Detroit on the east side. Grimy ass part of the hood.
Okay.
So I go up there and shit, and I remember I was nervous and shit, and it was cold, and I had to shit. So I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So I get up, I get on stage and shit. First joke, bomb.
Wow.
Second joke, bomb. and I did a joke about Billy D. Williams for Code 45. Hi, I'm Billy D. Williams for Code 45. I'm fucked up. So that shit got a laugh, and I got that laugh, and I just started rolling. I did like 45 minutes.
And that was your first time?
That was my first time. I did like 45 minutes. The crowd was like, just keep going. Everything you say is funny. Oh, shit. And I was just like, I just ran out of shit to say. They all stood up, they clapped. I was like, damn, I got to stand over my first time.
Damn,
so,
that's
yeah.
What's up,
so,
bro.
yeah, from then, it just, it was just like, I think my next 2 shows I did cool. I opened up for like Laura Hayes in Detroit, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to be a movie. I'm about to be a superstar. And I bombed like 5 times in a row. I was like, damn, this shit is hard. So that's your test. You start out, you might do good, but you start out, you might start bad. But when you hit that bad spot, if you quit, you wasn't no comedian.
You wasn't supposed to never do it.
You wasn't supposed to never do it. So once I got through that, and then I started getting in and around Detroit, and I was developing fast. I mean, I was like getting shows with cats like Tony Roberts, like me and Tony Roberts, and my boy the late great Kool-Aid. We was like, we was like the 3 new cats that was really like hitting them.
Okay.
So after about a year and a half, I went to L.A. Tony Roberts went to New York, and my boy Kool-Aid stayed in Detroit. And like I say, all the other Detroit comedians, they started developing. Eventually, they started coming out to L.A. Where I was, and then like I said, I got into the Comedy Store. I was doing all the spots out in L.A. And then I got into the Comedy Store. I met Ed. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he mentored me and was teaching me a lot of shit that I didn't know. And
So how long you been doing Eddie?
I've been knowing Eddie since I met him in about like 95.
Okay.
But I didn't really get to know him until like 99. I became a regular at the club in 97. Okay. And I say around 99, he started mentoring me.
Oh, okay.
He took me on his wing and started really teaching me.
So you start opening up for him?
No, not then. He would throw me a little gig every once in a while. He'd let me open up for him every once in a while. But his thing was mentoring me. Okay. It was like he would watch me. He'd be like, "Look, this is what you're doing wrong. Okay. You need to work on this. Blah 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 blah." And I'd be like, "Okay, all right, cool." So yeah, man, and it's kind of took on its own life, and I kept developing, and I stopped for a while, and I went to film school. Okay. And then like right after I finished film school, I went to Detroit, and I shot a movie called Once Upon a Time in Detroit. Okay. With my boy Joe Blunt, and so like a week after I finished the movie, Ed called me. He was like, "Hey man, what's up? What you doing?" I was like, "Oh man, I'm making movies now." He's like, "I heard," and he's like, "You want to be a comedian again?" I was like, "Hell yeah, shit! I'd rather do some jokes, do some stand up than being on the set for 12 hours and shit. Wait for these motherfuckers to set up the next shot." Okay. Like, God damn, you motherfuckers taking long that time to set the shot up. All you need is a light bulb in the chair. Yeah. Hurry up. But they on union time, so they gotta make that money. So they move slow motherfucker with that light bulb. But you hurry up. Okay. So
make it count.
Yeah, they gotta make that money. Nigga, we can't put the light bulb over there for 15 more minutes. Cause if we do it too fast, then we ain't gonna get our hours.
So that's still going on strong with you, like you and Eddie still rocking like that.
Oh yeah, man. That's my guy, man. Like I said, I haven't worked with him in almost 7-8 months. I know he out there doing his thing, so I'm excited to get a chance to work with him again, just so I can see the level. Because that's what the great ones are for. For all other comedians, we gotta have somebody that we can look at and go, that's the level right there. Oh shit, I don't know if I can get there, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to at least get close to that motherfucker. Right. But that's what the great ones is there for.
Yeah,
so we can check the level. Like, okay, that's the level. Okay. All right, shit. I don't know if I get it. I'm gonna try.
So what is your title? I know director, comedian. The list goes on in that, right?
Also, I'm the vice president of a new television network called Comedy World Network. Okay. We're on Tiki Live through Roku, but actually we coming out with an app. So pretty soon you'll just be able to just pull up our app and then boom. I think we have we like something in the App Store. But
what y'all gonna specialize in? Like
Comedy World Network. We kind of are trying to take it into the direction like what's that goofy ass shit? Comedy Central.
Comedy Central.
Okay. Yeah, but we want to. But my belief, being a stand-up, is that you build a comedy network on stand-up comedy. So right now, I'm looking for content from comedians that have specials that are already shot. Because if I shoot your special, you gonna owe me some money. You gonna owe me some money. But since we started out, we just looking for comedians that have their own content. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be webisode, series, and if you're a comedian that make music, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, I want to tap into that too. So right now we have Comedy World Network. That's a television network, and we also have Comedy World Network Records, which is a record label where we'll be featuring artists. You know, not artists, but comedians that not just are doing like stand up, but also like doing music too. Because it's some talented ass comedians, man, that got music. Like for instance, Eddie. I'm always like, dog, is you ever gonna put that out?
Yeah, Eddie played guitar and all that shit.
He played everything. He done played every instrument with Parliament Funkadelic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Prince is his cousin.
No shit.
He on stage with Prince, playing in the Hollywood Bowl, fucking Prince up. Prince cut his guitar off.
Damn.
So, for real. So, I mean, it's some talented ass comedians with music.
Yeah, you sure right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Freeze Love, Corey Holcomb, Cookie Hole. It's some cats out there that can spit, but they comedians. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the record label wouldn't know what to do with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I can put you here. You know what I'm saying? And then we with Sony. We with Sony Orchard.
Okay.
And it's crazy because when I go to people, especially comedians, I don't know if it's jealousy or if they don't believe me. You know what I'm saying? I had one motherfucker said he wouldn't sign with me because he didn't see Sony on the motherfucking contract. I'm like, okay, but we the sub company. It's like they like 2 notches over us. They just our distribution. We're not gonna put Sony on our contract.
He said, I want to tell my baby mama it was Sony.
Sony, motherfucker. I don't see Sony. I ain't fucking with it. All right, then. I ain't putting Sony on the contract. Damn. You can't believe that I can get it done. Who coming to you as a comedian to try to put your shit out? Right. So it's crazy, man.
So are you veering more towards like assembling things, directing, and are you drawn back from the stand up?
No, I love it. I mean, it's only I work 15 minutes, so I still got 23 hours and 45 minutes of my day to go do other shit. Okay. But yeah, man. I mean, but when if I'm doing my own gig, of course I'm on stage longer. Okay. But with the fact that I'm opening, for Ed, I want to do my job well. I do my job well so that it's ready for him to go and boom, hit him, blah blah, like a machine. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy what I'm doing. It's not like
you damn good at what you do,
appreciate
man.
It,
like I know, seen a couple characters you do, man.
Right.
One of them that caught my attention, man. Split my stomach on the side when I seen it, man. Was your Cosby, bro.
Right. That's crazy.
Oh my God, that shit hurt me, bro.
You ever seen the Cosby porn? You never seen the porn?
I don't think I seen the porn, but I heard somebody was telling me about that.
You saw the porn? He saw the porn. Nasty motherfucker.
Get your hand out your pants.
That nigga freak over there. That nigga jacking off to the Cosbys. That's fucked up. That's messed up.
So how do you when you doing that? How do you just gotta put yourself in it? Because man, it's some people that can mimic motherfuckers, and there's some people who outer body when they do it. You want an outer body motherfucker.
Check it out. Like I'm not an impressionist, and I know when I was younger, people was like, you look just like Bill Cosby. Okay, but I'm not an impressionist, so I have to see something to associate it with. Okay. So I one day, me and my boy Tony Roberts, we in my crib, we watching Uptown Saturday Night. Okay. Man, I'm dying laughing. I'm like, I ain't never seen Bill Cosby like this. Yeah. He was whooping people's ass. He was going up in there. I'm asking the question, sissy. I'm like, this nigga. I was like, Bill Cosby is off the chain. So fast forward a couple years, I do Def Comedy Jam. I come out, I do the whole routine, Mongo Slay. You seen Big Percy around here? I on the beard. I'm doing a thing. So a couple years later, this porno company, they saw me. Yeah. So I was actually, mess with this porno chick, because they always hang around at the comedy clubs. Yeah. Eventually, you gonna fuck one of them.
You gonna fuck something.
Yeah. So she was like, hey, you should do porn. I was like, bitch, I got real talent. I ain't doing no porn. Yeah. What's wrong with you? So she told this porn motherfucker that that nigga right there, and he got mean ass Bill Cosby, and they was doing these parodies. They was doing all these parodies, trying to save porn because porn was dying. Okay. So they did all these parodies, and they called me up. They said, hey man, we heard you had a cool Cosby. We want to blah blah blah, and we a porn company, and I was like, good luck. I'm like, I ain't fucking in no porno movie, motherfucker. I mean, I could.
They want you.
I was like, I could, but I'm not.
You to fucking one of them Gucci sweaters.
They want to be like, nah, from the back. From the back. So we do the movie. Win every award. Yeah. I go to the Avian Awards. I accept the award.
That's
blah,
big,
blah, blah.
bro.
That shit was crazy. I still got it in my mom's house. I got a porn Oscar, nigga, in my mom's house. Like, look, mom, I got this for not even fucking and fucking.
Damn.
I gotta be in a porn for fucking and not fucking. I don't even know if that's a compliment. You gave me an award for not fucking? Is that a compliment or a diss? I don't know.
You good at fucking, you ain't got to do
good.
shit.
I'm so good at not fucking, they gave me an award for that shit, nigga. I'm good at not fucking in a porno movie. Whoever won a porn award for not fucking. So, you know, come out and all that shit, blah, blah, blah. And so I run into my man, Louis Dix, no pun intended, Dix, that's just his name. So he's like Bill Cosby's, like, you know, his protege. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Super clean comedy. You know what I'm saying? Nigga probably listen to jazz, all that shit. You know?
He seen your shit. He seen your shit.
So, yeah, so he saw it, and, you know, he was like, he told me Bill Cosby liked it.
What?
It was like, yeah, I like the thing. Did you see the thing that the dude did? Did you see the thing? But the crazy part was like people tripped out because I didn't fuck. They was like, you ain't fuck. I'm like, motherfucker, if they would have got Cherokee Diaz or Miss Cleo or Roxy Reynolds, I would have been like, wow. You gotta get the close up. You gotta come around. Can you get I'm telling you, but yeah. But that's cool, man. I had fun, man. It was just like in and out. You know, some people, they think that I like, you know, did porn for real. Some people still be acting weird around me, like, that nigga was in a porno movie. Yeah.
Some of them niggas might have been waiting to see your ass cheeks.
Yeah, man. That's why I was like, I would have had on a long ass That's one reason. You ain't looking. Don't look at my ass, man. Turn the camera the other way. Hold on. Go this way. Can you see it going in? That's all you need to see.
Hey, but do you think that play a big part in like people that's blowing up, man? Cause it seems like every time somebody dress up like a woman or show their ass cheeks, it seems like, man, they start putting out movie after movie after that.
That's like.
What's your take on that?
That's like you gotta show, you know, the gay mafia that you're cool. You know what I'm saying? The gay mafia runs Hollywood and that shit.
Yeah.
So you gotta be able to work outside of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show them you cool. When to show them you cool, you either gotta put on the dress, kiss a man, or like you say, show your booty cheeks and shit. Yeah. And I'm not doing none of that shit. Yeah. That's why I went to film schools. I can make my own shit. Like, I'm not doing that shit. I'll make my own movies.
But I know you've been there, man. Like where a lot of people wish they could be. You've been there.
Yeah. And
so you see a lot of the gay mafia pull up on niggas and slap the shit out of them with a stiletto. What happened?
Hey, they go in that room and they come out and they never the same again. And then they blow the fuck up. You be like, wow, something happened. You know what I'm saying? Something happened. And I'm glad I never got that invite to that room. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for never inviting me to that room. I swear. I appreciate that shit so much.
Damn,
I might be poor, but I really appreciate that. I'm not bullshitting. Thank you for not inviting me to that room. Now that y'all was gonna really get disappointed, motherfucker. Like, damn, you know, I always get scared of that shit happening because you get invited to the room and then you don't do it. Now you know who all these niggas is. They gonna kill you. It's like they gonna kill me now because I know who they is.
Right.
So now I'm scared. Now you leave. You gotta leave. You gotta do some crazy shit. You run around Santa Monica Boulevard, Sherman Oaks, point guns at people.
Looking like Cat Williams in his mother.
No, I ain't gonna diss Cat, nigga.
No, that's my boy. But boy, that's a good example.
Right.
Because it seemed like ever since Cat came out and he keeping it in the band with us, it seemed like you don't see that nigga unless his perm is fucked up. He had his highest, drunkest part of the day or getting arrested. That's the only time we see this movie.
They're gonna show you in a bad light. Because it was like, I love what Eddie did. He's like, I left Hollywood so they couldn't fuck with me.
Okay.
He said, as soon as I got out of their sight, they stopped fucking with me. And then they needed another target.
Because I've never seen Eddie dress up as no chick.
You're not going to see him. You're not going to see that shit.
That's
respect,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro. That's respect. You know, like I said, you know, and not that I was going to put on no dress when I was young or a young comic, but that was one of the first things he said, nigga, don't you never put on no fucking dress or kiss no man. I was like, thank you, but you don't really have to tell me that.
Tell me, no.
But thank you, though. I appreciate that you care about me enough to let me know that this is the bullshit that's going to come at you.
Yeah.
So, watch out. So, yeah, man. But, yeah, he said he took himself out of it. And, by the way, he got a new movie coming out this Friday called The Comeback Trail with Robert De Niro, Tommy Lee Jones, and Morgan Freeman. They just did a movie 2 weeks ago came out called Bad President. You can get it on Vudu, Amazon Prime. I got a quick little scene in the motherfucker. And it's funny as hell. Eddie Griffin's playing the devil, helping Donald Trump get elected. Donald Trump should have called that nigga again. For this time.
Shit, we got another one. Okay, Eddie Griffin, y'all better.
Griffin, bad president.
Is it a documentary?
Nah, it's a mockumentary showing how goofy this stupid ass motherfucking dude was president, and he's a stupid motherfucker.
Damn.
But man, you just keep growing and you keep rolling. You know, I made a decision like 20 years ago. That's why I ain't really been on TV doing stand-up in the last 20 years.
Okay.
And I really wanted to get into the film, production, and all that shit because I saw the checks that them niggas got. I was like, hold on, motherfucker. You made how much? You didn't have to tell a joke. You didn't have to step in front of the camera and you make how much an episode?
Okay.
I got to get on this shit, too. I enjoy being in front of the camera, but, you know, I want to get some of them behind-the-camera checks, too. Them behind-the-camera checks nice.
Oh, yeah?
Like a motherfucker.
Damn.
Real.
See?
So, yeah, man. So, I mean, that's what it is, man. You just grow. You know, I'm not gonna go work at Walmart. I'm not gonna go work at IBM. I could. I used to work at Lens Crafters. Fucking people
have motherfuckers in there cracking up and shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I used to get rolled up and shit. They be like, you can't say that. You can't say that. It's be like, you gotta tell people you have a strong prescription. I can't make your eyeglasses in an hour. I got a special order your lenses from NASA. I got a special order.
Hey, like we have to let you go, man. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to cut the windshield to the space shuttle to make your glasses. That's gonna take more than an hour. You gotta come back in a week.
Hell no.
But don't worry, you're gonna be able to see the surface of Mars when I finish these motherfuckers. You're gonna be able to see a little nigga walking on Mars. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, you know.
So okay, 3 tips, because it's a lot of nosy motherfuckers be on the block. They be watching. A lot of times they don't say nothing, but they watching, they listen, they eavesdropping.
Everybody is watching this one, LP.
Especially that motherfucker right there. That motherfucker.
Hey, fix that alternator, nigga.
Never.
Man,
finish.
We see never, motherfucker. But what's 3 tips, man, for the eavesdroppers, for the youngsters coming up, and they want to start getting into stand up, and they kind of never did. They know they funny and this and that, but what's 3 tips on how to transition and be a better?
First, you know, if you starting. You know what I'm saying? Be ready for the long haul. So some niggas might blow up quick. Some motherfuckers might take them longer.
Okay.
You know, believe in yourself no matter what. I learned this from Michael Jackson. You know, shout out again Eddie Griffin. I met Michael Jackson 2 times and shit.
Okay.
And one thing Michael, he told me directly. He said, always believe in yourself no matter what happens on the outside.
Okay.
He said, don't ever stop believing in yourself. And last, work. You know what I'm saying? Work. Some motherfuckers make it because they gonna outwork you. So you gotta know that those nights when you ain't on stage, I would go and practice my shit. It was times when I couldn't get on stage because I had to go work a regular job, go get a security job. I would be in my job at night. I would be like, okay, do your routine right now. If you was at a club, what would you say? And I would say my whole routine, or I would work on a new material. I would just walk around my job. You know what I'm saying? Because I was there by myself late at night. Because if somebody would have been there, they'd be like, that motherfucker crazy. They talk to himself all night long.
Laughing and telling jokes.
You know what I'm saying? He laughing and telling jokes. So yeah, but that's what I would do. So like I say, you know, be ready for the long haul, believe in yourself, and work. For real. Just know there's some comedian out there that's blowing that shit up, and you ain't on stage tonight. So what you gonna do?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Even the nights you on stage, you know, did you give it your best? You know what I'm saying? It was nice when I would be at the Comedy Store like late at night. Nigga, I say, nigga, if it was 5 comedians that was funnier than me in America tonight, I want to see the fuck they was. Some of them late night shows at the Comedy Store, because that's how they call it the magic hour. You know, it's late at night. It might be about 7, 8, 9, 10 people in there. If you can rock them motherfuckers, it ain't gonna be no problem when you get in front of a stadium. Okay. Straight up. So that's it.
So when it comes to like, because it's a lot of people, I'm sure, because I never really wanted to do stand-up, but I always thought I could, man, because I'll be funny when I want to be.
That's what
one thing that I would need some advice on is like how to transition from just being a funny motherfucker to actually writing 10, 15 minutes worth of material and killing like that.
First, you gotta make the commitment like, I'm gonna go on stage, and then, you know, don't really worry about the 10 to 15 minutes. Just go up. Shit, I say, nigga, if you go up and bomb for 5 minutes, that's great. Because you going to know from there.
What not to do.
What not to do, or if you really want to do it. Okay. But I'm telling you, when you get that first laugh, you're addicted. That shit is like heroin. That shit, I never did heroin, by the way. But I'm talking about you need it. Like, in the last 7 months since this COVID shit done hit, I did one comedy show, live comedy show. Shout out to my boy Stacy in L.A.
Okay.
Sugar Shack in L.A. And then I did like one of those Zoom shows with my boy Diaz Mackey. Shout out to Diaz. And that was it. And then this past weekend, they opened up this new club called Notoriety in Fremont Experience on the 3rd floor. And, you know, I did my shit. And I couldn't go to sleep until like 1 o'clock the next day.
Okay.
Because that adrenaline was pumping through my ass. And I hadn't felt that in months. So, like, literally, I stayed up all night because I couldn't go to sleep.
Yeah.
1 o'clock came, I had to go to sleep. I got a show tonight. I go to sleep. I wake up right before the show. I get up, I do my thing again. Boom. I didn't feel that adrenaline rush that night because I hadn't had it in so long the night before. It was just like, ooh. I mean, it's like a high, man. It's like a high when you hit, especially black people. I'm making room for the black people laugh, nigga. You might not go to sleep till 6 in the morning. Yeah. It's like drugs. It's like
them some
right.
Critiquing motherfuckers.
You feeling your soul. Okay. You know, when black people laugh, they give it to you.
Nigga, get up.
And you know that shit washes over your ass. You be like,
make you
like,
feel
man.
You
like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? To do drugs or alcohol, sometimes nigga. It ain't gonna work.
Okay.
You too high. You do some cocaine, you ain't gonna get no higher, nigga. You too high already. You ain't what you gonna. That's a waste of time.
Legal high.
Yeah. That's the best legal high you'll ever have, man. As far as I know, is doing stand up. You know, I ain't never rapped or no shit like that, so I don't know. But I know that immediate response you get from audience laughing at your ass. That shit like it's like your soul.
Okay.
You
So
feel
what's the downside to that? Like, you know, everything. Especially being in the because the entertainment industry is a motherfucker by itself.
Oh, you know.
So to be funny, what's some of the struggles some of these comedians have to fight through and still be funny in spite of? Like, what's some of the...
Man, it all depends on, like, if you're talking about amongst comedians, if it's amongst the club, you're dealing with the club, or if it's with production and shit. It's all different phases of it. But ultimately, man, it always comes down to you because it's going to be up and down. You know what I'm saying? You gonna bomb every once in a while. I don't, but you know, some of you know what I'm saying? But still, even in that, you gotta always be able to look at yourself and ask, is you giving your best? Because you gonna hit them walls. You gonna hit them, and even you gonna get to some points where you go, man, I'm not getting funnier. And you gotta push yourself. It's mental, man. You gotta push past so much bullshit.
What's one of the main things you gotta push through, like coming up?
I think dealing with clubs, man. That's one of the hardest things is dealing with clubs when you coming up.
Like as far as what?
The whoever's booking the club, you know what I'm saying, or the spot, you know, that you can be funny as hell and kill, and they look at you like, what? You ain't shit. And you like, did you just see what the fuck I just did? And they try to just play these games with you. If they don't like you or they want to have they boy in that spot that you got. It's gamemanship.
So it's a lot of circles.
It's like clicks and shit. Yeah. So you gotta know who you are and know that motherfuckers is gonna come and go and the truths is gonna last forever. You know what I'm saying? They gonna your truths you gonna know them as friends forever. Whether I got cats who don't even do stand up no more, but we still cool because we made the connection just as people, as brothers. You know what I mean? And that's how the shit grow. But as far as stand up and the hate, you don't know where it's gonna come from. I'm telling you, it can come from a club owner, it can come from another comedian, it can come from some motherfucker in the audience that didn't like your routine and is a regular at that comes to that club and spends money. And go and complain to the owner or the manager about you, something you said. Now, motherfucker don't want to give you spots because some goofy motherfucker sitting in the crowd complained about you.
Okay.
So you just never know where it's gonna come from. So you just gotta be prepared, man. You gotta be prepared for some shit sometimes you just didn't expect.
Just like with anything,
for real.
Just like anything in life, I guess.
I mean, shit. A couple years ago, my nephew died, and I had to go on stage every night. It's like, damn.
Yeah, that gotta be tough.
And look at the audience like nothing happened, and knowing I'm hurting inside because I done lost a family member. Yeah. But you gotta go do your job.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. Like, crowd, man, you go to I know working the jobs I've worked before in life. Like, it's some days you just ain't feeling that shit. You just nothing even have to happen. You just ain't feeling that shit today.
Right.
to be a comedian and still push through all this shit, the bills due, your baby mama tripping, the kids bad as fuck, flat tire on the way to work, and then still have to come to the set and be hilarious. And the crowd pick a comedian apart. They wait.
They can smell it.
You tell one joke, them niggas laugh 5 seconds and what you got?
So speaking of Saturday night when I went to do the club that I did, I had my tire blew out.
Oh,
I had to park my car, call AAA and be like, hey, I'm gonna be back in like 2 hours, nigga. But you know
pump this motherfucker up.
Come and park. Come and make sure nobody come steal my car and shit. They like, we can't do that. I'm like, damn. I'm like, y'all can't just sit in my car until I get there and shit. They're like, nah, man, we can't do that. So I mean, I literally I got off stage Saturday night, had to leave the club, go back to my car, fix my tire, and you know, boom. That was my Saturday night.
I respect that about good comedians, man, because like you can't tell they be so funny. Like a good comedian, so funny that you don't really know what the fuck they into in their outside life. Other than them jokes they telling you, and you don't know which one to take as a joke or not. Because good comedians turn the worst shit into the funniest shit you heard today.
You got to. Like I said, the audience don't care. They paid their money, so they don't really give a fuck what you going to do.
What happened, nigga? You
got to come out here. Hey, nigga, all right, your dog died, nigga. Tell us a joke about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I know that little motherfucker was stupid.
Right.
What kind of dog was it? They be like, damn, my dog is dead. You were... The fuck? So, yeah, man.
All right, so what about how you deal with hecklers? Have you ever had any hecklers?
Oh, yeah, you gonna get hecklers, nigga. I mean, some motherfuckers are waiting.
I can imagine what you do with a heckler, man.
Some motherfuckers, this is the funniest one. This was a funny one right here. Like, okay, I do this joke where I set it up off the audience, and I said, okay, I'm gonna shorten it. I say, what was the fucking joke? I said, my credit's so fucked up. Somebody say, how fucked up was it? And the crowd would be like, how fucked up was it? So I say, okay, so I say, yeah, my credit's so fucked up. Somebody say, how fucked up was this bitch? Yeah, lie, and it still is.
Oh.
And it was so funny, it made me laugh. I just looked down. I was like,
bitch.
And I waited for the crowd. I said, okay, y'all finished? Okay, here we go. And so I hit her ass for some shit about an EBT card. Bitch, how a bitch with an EBT card gonna say something about credit? You don't know the first thing about no goddamn credit. Crowd, boom. But that was the funniest one because I laughed.
Yeah.
And the audience laughed. And I was in my mind, I was like, nigga, you better hit her ass.
Better
nigga.
hit her in the
We're
neck.
gonna lose this whole crowd. Right now.
To her, because she gonna take over.
Yeah, and I was like, and it just came. I just cleared my mind.
Yeah.
And I hit it with some shit about an EBT card. Crowd, you shit. After the show, of course, she gonna come up to me and try to give me some pussy. Let me tell you something. When bitches heckle you, they wanna fuck.
Yeah.
Every time a chick has heckled me, especially the ones that wouldn't shut up, I'd be like, oh, that's what I'm fucking
trying to get your attention, huh?
Yeah, I'm fucking her after the show, for real. It bugged me out, too. It's always happening at the comedy store.
Yeah.
Bitch wouldn't shut up. I used to be like, ugh. Next thing I know, I come out on the patio, hear this bitch come, what's up? I'd be like, oh, I'm about to fuck.
Oh, you need somebody to put something in that mouth.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's go around the back right here. Let's go. See, Eddie Griffin, he was the bathroom master. He get the bitches in the bathroom.
Oh, shit.
I take him upstairs, up in the motherfucker office, way upstairs. Ain't nobody walking in on me, motherfucker. I'm gonna take this bitch way up into the cave of the comedy store.
Damn.
It's like, it was caves in that motherfucker. Be like, look, bitch, I know it's dark. Don't worry about nobody coming up here.
Just put your hand right here.
Yeah, we can do this. But yeah, man, hecklers. You know, like if a woman heckling you, she probably want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, like, because of where I wear my hair, I get black women with terrible weaves. They don't like me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'll be like, yeah, you probably got fucked up ass weave. I ain't bullshit. One time I did this show, and wait, true story, I got this on video. Yeah. I was opening up for Ed in Virginia, so after the show, you know, comedians, we can see everybody in the audience. Yeah. We can see who laughing and who ain't laughing. So after the show, this dude come to me with his wife, and he was like, hey, man, you was really funny. We really enjoyed your show. Me and my wife, I said, yeah, man, but your wife didn't laugh at shit I said. I saw y'all. Y'all was sitting right over there to the left. I saw her. She didn't laugh at shit. This nigga, without missing the beat, this nigga said, it's your hair. I'm like, what the fuck do my hair got to do? Damn, bitch, I'm dealing with bitches in the audience with low self-esteem and shit.
Damn.
Like, that's some psychological shit. I don't know what the fuck to say about that shit.
Damn. You know what you might have to start your bit off with a hair.
But now out here though,
tips.
but out here, motherfuckers, you know, it's a whole nother thing. Like I went to a concert, and as I'm leaving, I was looking for the Harmon Street Garage. I'm like, I see this cute security. I'm like, hey man, what the Harmon Street Garage? He's like, hey, I'm walking that way now. Yeah. So as we walking that way, the security dude is like saying a lot of shit about hoes and shit that be going down in the casino with hoes.
Yeah.
And you know, he sounded knowledgeable, so I was like, right. You know, I was agreeing with the nigga.
Yeah.
So when we get, he said, hey bro, here's Harmon Street Garage right here. Just in case you didn't know, Metro is having a sweep at 7 o'clock. I'm letting you know in case you got some hoes in here.
Okay.
And he walked off, and I'm like, in case I got some hoes in here. Oh shit, he think I'm a pimp.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I was like, I popped my collar a little bit.
You do be having them pimp
You know what I'm
waves,
saying?
though. I
I
ain't
was
gonna lie,
like,
boy. You slick your shit back.
I was like, sneak down pimp.
Yeah.
You know, which fucks up my dating out here, because bitches think I'm a pimp, but you know, I'll be like, hey man, I'm Thomas, I'm not a pimp.
Yeah.
I'm Thomas, I'm not a pimp. How you doing? I'm not a pimp. How you
Yeah.
doing? Thomas, I'm not a pimp. So yeah, man, but yeah, so you know, you deal with different shit, different issues. People reflect when you in the audience. You people be thinking shit about you. You ain't got no idea. They think you're like, damn, I'm just up here telling my jokes.
Uh-huh.
Like what the fuck? You know, motherfuckers. I had a motherfucker yell out one day, hey niggas, you an Indian? I'm like, God damn. I was like, what, like a 7-Eleven Indian? He's like, yeah, you like one of them 7-Eleven niggas.
No, nigga, I'm from the Slap-a-Hoe
I'm
tribe.
like, no, yeah, I'm from knock a nigga out tribe, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I went through that shit in Detroit and growing up. Just, you know, I look different than everybody else.
Okay.
So motherfuckers would just come up to me in Detroit and be like, what kind of nigga is you? You ain't no nigga, is you? You ain't no, you a nigga, you ain't no all the way nigga, is you?
Yeah.
I just be like, what the fuck is a nigga?
Damn.
Damn, I'm black. Leave me alone.
Nah, Ward, you do got some good ass hair though.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, you know, my
I bet a
all
bald-headed
my
bitch be mad.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. But I ain't cut my hair because, you know what I'm saying, I got a big ass hook on the back of my shit, and I got this big ass nose. I look like a real bald eagle, nigga. I look like a human bald eagle. I'm sorry, I'm not cutting my shit. I don't give a fuck what your issues is with your weave. I don't give a fuck how bad you feel. I'm not cutting my shit.
Bitch, I'm gonna need this ducktail on my shit.
And you some selfish bitches because your kids could have hair like this. But you thinking about your goddamn self.
Right.
So fuck what you talking about.
Y'all busy heckling
Yeah,
at the
y'all-
show.
yeah,
Y'all could
yeah.
be getting a good baby put up in you.
Good hair jeans. Get these good hair jeans, bitch.
All right, bro.
Yeah,
So
man.
where you see yourself going? Like, what night? Shout out your thing you into right now.
Comedy World Network.
Comedy World
Comedy
Network.
World Network. Comedy World Network Records.
So you see yourself pressing that?
Yeah,
like
man.
the next
I'm
10, 20?
I'm trying to get to the point where I can make money in my sleep, man. Everybody want to make money in their sleep. You know, that's a good way to do it. Cause I mean, I don't know if I ever become like a famous comedian.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I really enjoy what I do. So I don't want to stop doing stand up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I know realistically, my best bet as far as monetary success and all that shit is gonna come through behind the scenes.
Okay.
Because you can do that well into past when you don't want to be in front of the camera no more. And this is what I love. So I always wanted to have something associated with it. Like I never thought that when I finish doing stand up and entertainment, I'm gonna go back to working at Lens Crafters or whatever. It's like, no, I'm in this now.
That's it, huh?
So I gotta find other avenues and other ways where I can stay active when it's still relevant.
Okay.
Because they say, when you love something, it don't feel like work.
Right.
And it don't feel like work to me because I like doing it. I like seeing something develop from its inception, from the beginning, and then going all the way through and it's finished. You like, I did that. So
And then there really ain't no age bracket on it, because some of the greats, like Red Fox and them motherfuckers wouldn't end till damn near the end.
They did shit. Dick Gregory was on tour when he died. That nigga was on tour. That nigga, he had another gig coming up. This nigga was dead in the motherfucker. Like that. I don't think he doing that gig. So comedians, we go until the wheels fall off. Literally, it ain't really no retirement for a comedian because like I said, once you do it, you got to feel that. You got to feel that audience laugh. You got something that you said, you wrote, your thought was developed enough for a room full of people you ain't never seen before to agree with you.
Right.
That's when people laugh at you, they're agreeing with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell motherfuckers, be careful the shit you say, be careful the shit you make people agree with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It might be funny, but you made them agree with that shit. Whether, you look at it from that standpoint or not.
No, because a lot of comedians, man, like, they up there telling jokes, but a lot of comedians, because I love watching stand-up, bro. A lot of comedians smart as fuck. You can tell they got too many concepts or theories in their head. Like, a lot of them smart as fuck.
That's what a lot of people, don't realize. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'll go Eddie Griffin house. This nigga be doing fucking calculus for no reason.
Fucking rocket science.
He be doing like rocket science shit. I be like,
man,
what the fuck is you trying to do? Go to Mars? Like, what the fuck? I mean, but he do that shit for fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fun to him is is like solving shit,
keep
solving
keep
problems.
that brain active.
Right.
Though.
That's like, you know,
muscle.
so I learned from them. I'm like, okay, you gotta do something to keep your mind growing and expanding.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like me, I like to read history. I love reading about history.
Okay.
So that's how, you know, I keep my shit something away from comedy.
Right.
To keep your mind
active
and expanding and shit.
Okay.
But yeah.
I know y'all rub shoulders with a lot of the top best comedians. Like I see a lot of y'all pictures and shit. Y'all rubbing elbows with Mike Epps and Hart.
I mean, but it's like, you know, I don't know. You ever play ball or play sports and shit?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, you know, when you in tournaments and shit, you playing against niggas, and then, you know, you just you know, see him somewhere, like, oh, that's my man. He got handles. Or that's my man. That nigga got a jumper.
Okay.
And you be like, hey, what up, dog? You know, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when it's in your circle, you know, you see it.
So is it like competitive? Like when y'all see each other, not competitive in no shitty way, but like just like how you was talking about in school when you see the nigga at the locker, y'all about to gas this nigga's shoes.
Right.
Is it like that when y'all see each other?
Yeah, motherfuckers will roast you and shit. Or
Yeah.
you know, motherfuckers will just be like, oh, nigga, you know, I heard about whatever city, blah, 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 blah. You be like, yeah, nigga, that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody got their war stories and shit. Or you might be in the city and the comedian was there the week before. You got to go there this week. You be like, nigga, how was that shit? You know, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, you in a circle and, you know, you see people. It's like your classmates and shit.
Okay.
You know, like each comedian comes from a different class. Like, for example, Cedric and them is like the generation before me.
Okay.
And then like my class. My class is like Mike Epps and like Chris Tucker. That's my class.
Right.
And then Kevin Hart and them is the class after us. Kevin Hart,
they like the new
Coco
school.
Brown, and then after them was another class like
DC and them.
Yeah, like DC Young Fly. Like, so it's like you get to see the classes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, 9th grade, freshman, sophomore, seniors, you know, graduate. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So everybody has their class.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So even when you moving in the circles, you gonna have certain respect for motherfuckers you see because this nigga was 2 classes before me. Or this dude was 3 classes before me. Or this dude is hot. You know, this dude was a class or 2 after me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like a tier system. You know, everybody came from, you know, certain class and shit. You know, so yeah.
So who's your top 2 strongest inspirations at what you do? Who's the top 2 strongest inspirations?
Well, living, you know, of course, E.G., because that was who I watched when I was a kid. When I was young, I won't say a kid.
Okay.
When I first started doing stand up, I was like, that's how you do it right there.
Okay.
And then, you know, like you said earlier, to me, Red Fox is the best.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Red.
Him and Pryor was Pryor was a dangerous motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like damn. So, you know, I mean, I like the old school. You know, I like the new. I like some new cats. I like what the new cats did with Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
You like that?
I like what they did because they took some shit that didn't nobody know how this shit was gonna work, and they made that shit great.
Oh, that's cool because a lot of times OGs be like,
fuck them Instagram up. But now a lot of them ain't shit on stage, but they actually got the biggest part out of the way. They did it backwards, but I mean shit. You know, you got the people's attention now. Now you gotta sharpen your ability and get that shit right so that you can eat off of that forever. But some of them, you know, they get the audience before they get the skills. And you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that if you're willing to work hard on your shit and to get your shit right. You got an audience. That's what you need first. And sometimes
big
work,
from editing your favorite clip that you like at home and standing
on stage. Exactly. So I mean, you know, if you ain't ready, comedy is unforgiving. It'll expose your ass.
And forever, right? Like Hammer. MC Hammer name is just forever gonna be connected to a joke in some kind of motherfucking way.
But y'all niggas underestimate Hammer. Hammer, that nigga, he was flowing on what's that shit? Same Gang. Hammer was flowing on the Same Gang. I was like, damn. Hammer was dope on the Same Gang. Yeah. And other stuff was some bullshit, but Same Gang.
But it's funny. That's the power of a good comedian because they can take your focus off of everything positive about a motherfucker and make you focus on all the bullshit. Yeah. And you don't think about nothing but I'm talking about for 15 years straight, you don't think about nothing but the bullshit anytime you see that.
That's it.
Power of a good joke.
That's the power because of laughter. You know, the laughter is gonna make an impression on you. You're gonna remember what you laughed at. You're gonna remember what made you laugh. You're gonna remember what made you cry. You're gonna remember whatever stirred up that strong ass emotion in your ass. So, so yeah, you remember some shit after you laugh at it.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? That'll be all you remember about the motherfucker.
Man, so y'all looking for comedians right now? Y'all on the hunt for them?
Yep, people that's already got their own content. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a special that's already shot, 30 minutes to an hour. Comedians that, you know, you rap, you know, it can't be no bullshit. It gotta at least be funny. Or you know, you got that strong stand up, you know. And
they gotta send y'all a video or something like that?
Yeah. You can email us at comedyworldnetwork TV.com and or Yahoo, Comedy World Network at Yahoo, and yeah, man, or popcornmedia.com. And you know, send us your stuff, and if it's strong enough, we bring you in, sit down, and we'll work something out with you. Like I said, we on Roku, Tiki Live/Roku. First you gotta go to Roku, then you go to Tiki Live, and then you put in channels, and you see Comedy World Network, CWN, yeah, CWN Comedy World Network, yeah, CWN, and just click it, and you'll see our shows. Like I said, right now we just got a lot of licensed material, but you know, we slowly building to be able to produce our own stuff. Okay. And you know, eventually we want to be able to compete with like Comedy Central and shit like that. And yeah, my thing is I want to put the cats on that I think deserve that shot, and the audience would like. But you know, the powers that be didn't give them that shot for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't go in the booty room or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to put the comedians on that didn't go in the booty room. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I was like, I know you would have blew up if you went in the booty room. So you ain't got to go in the booty room now. Let me see, you know, what your stuff is. I'm not like that.
That mafia come get you, man. They gonna stick a glitter dildo right
now. No, man, no. I'm about to walk off this nigga show saying shit like that. Ain't nobody sticking nothing. I'm really from the east side of Detroit, man. It's not going to happen.
Reversed on your ass.
Ain't taking nothing here.
Hey, you know, bro. So yeah, man. I know you nosy motherfuckers out there listening. Hey, y'all heard what he said.
You finished that alternator, nigga? Yeah, God damn, you the slowest Mexican ever.
Hey,
most Mexicans would have made 10 alternators. Would have made 10 alternators, nigga.
That motherfucker, I don't think he want to finish. I think he be dodging his wife and shit.
Yeah.
He needs something to do, so he ain't in there with his wife.
That's a big motherfucker. Did you see her? Goddamn.
Hey, Block, y'all heard me. Don't forget to subscribe. Y'all heard my boy T Ward said. Don't forget to subscribe to the PPN Network. Peezy on the block. Wizzy's Take.
Get to know.
The block cracking right now. Get to know it. Yeah. Straight the fuck up. Hey, bro, but you was looking for your son. I bet you that nigga down here, niggas are Russ, man. Watch, I'm gonna show you.
Hey, man,
we gotta cross the street over here.
Them motherfuckers got real rats right here.
All right, y'all. Coming up next, all the way from Detroit, out here from the dirt to the dust. We got my boy, man. Y'all seen him on Def Comedy Jam. He opens up for Eddie Griffin a lot, man. Get up on it. Find him at Get to Know T Ward. Ladies and gentlemen, T Ward.
Yeah, on the block. It's block like a motherfucker. I said earlier I was looking for my son, you know, stupid nigga. Man, he cool, but I'm learning something. My son, he's 22, so I'm learning that they slang don't translate to my generation. You know, like my son, he'll come in, what up, Pops? I'm dripping, Pops. I got that drip, Pops. Nigga, I'm from the 80s. I'm dripping means something totally different to me, motherfucker. I'm like, nigga, you nasty. I raised you better than that, nigga. You need to go home. You need to go to your mama's house. Let me sit on my furniture dripping, nigga. You a nasty dude. Then we got all this pandemic shit happening. You know, everybody pandemic. People angry, man. You gotta stay away from places where motherfuckers is angry at. I'll tell you a couple places to stay away from. Stay away from the airport. Everybody at the airport pissed off. Especially if you go to Spirit Airlines. You really go, everybody at Spirit Airlines pissed off. And here's the reason why everybody at Spirit is pissed off, because a round trip ticket only costs $29 both ways. As long as you carrying a pack of socks on board with your ass. But as soon as you have one motherfucking piece of luggage, it's gonna be $1,000 for each bag. That's why people be so damn mad. Saw a video, these girls jumped on these people. They jumped on the people at Spirit Airlines, banned them from every airport in America. Damn. Now they gotta catch the Greyhound bus to Cancun. No hot girl summer for you bitches. That's a damn shame. Stay away from places where people is angry people, I'm telling you. McDonald's. Motherfuckers that work behind that counter is pissed. They don't want to be there. Don't be complaining about you got 4 chicken nuggets instead of 6. Take your L's with them 2 motherfucking chicken nuggets. Them motherfuckers will jump over that counter and whoop your ass. I've seen it. So what, they bit off your french fries? Keep going. This lady going there to complain in Ohio about the motherfuckers at McDonald's. She had to wait in the line for a half hour to get her complaint off, so she is pissed. So she is a sister, so she got to complaining to another sister. Big ass mistake. The sister grabs a blender and hits her ass in the face with it. A whole blender. How mad you gotta be to hit somebody in the face with a blender? Well, I wanna know, what did you pass up before you threw the blender at her ass? Wait a minute, let me see. That knife, that'd be dangerous. I can't throw a knife at her ass. That spatula probably gonna miss like a motherfucker. That spatula, it's hot too, it's hot. Let me see, here go that motherfucker. Blender! And you know, of course she lost her job. You know, and they interviewed her. She was like, I'm at home with my 4 kids. You know, her kids at home, scared like a motherfucker. Her kids is like, nigga, you do your homework. Nigga, take the garbage out. This bitch hitting people in the face with blenders, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know? A lot of jobs, too. People talking a lot about jobs. You know, you gotta have a job. You know, people create jobs and shit. I be reading about weird-ass jobs. Like, I looked at some shit the other day about secret shoppers. Anybody ever heard of secret shoppers and shit? Like, how you even find this motherfucking job? You know they ain't gonna get that job to black people, nigga. We gonna be at work every day. We gonna be buying shit. We ain't gonna be telling them we bought the shit. They be like, you go to work today? You gonna be, no. You gonna be trying to keep the shit? Be like, what the fuck? You ain't gonna work. I'll tell you, I ain't gonna work. What the fuck? Secret shopper, you know, that's a cool job for women and shit. But what I like is white people, man. White people can invent a job out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, chilling on the podcast, I met this white dude, you know, we smoking out, and dig what this motherfucker did. Shit is brilliant. So he said he lived in a fucked up ass apartment. So, and he had rats. So he went around all the pet shops in the neighborhood, in the area, and asked them, do they need rats and mice for their reptiles? They was like, yeah. So this nigga starts catching the rats in his apartment and start breeding them. This motherfucker is damn near about to retire right now and shit. You know how many black and Mexican people could become millionaires off some shit like that? I'm like, damn, that's amazing. This motherfucker just created a job out of nowhere, a business. Shit is motherfucking amazing.